Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. We're going to be doing some Triglavian hunting in the Kronos, a sniper-based ship. At least that's what we're going to be fitting this ship, because I just clicked undock there thinking that I had the right fitting, but I did not, because this ship was actually a ship that I previously used for L4 missions. Well, originally I used it for sniper Triglavian hunting, then I refitted it to L4 missions. Now I'm going to refit it back to Triglavian hunting, because Kronos is a pretty expensive ship hull, so I prefer to not have to buy a new ship hull if I can avoid it by just refitting. So we've got the fit here, Kronos, Snipey Tree Hunter, fit to active ship. Let's go and buy all the required ammunition, buy and fit. So now I'll go here, see that, just make sure we've got everything, all the scripts. I've got a bit of a random modules here, I'm guessing they're from missions. Do not need these. Missiles also pretty unnecessary to have. This is not needed, this is not needed, this is neither needed. Clarity warden, this stuff is not needed. We do, however, want to get some good modules to fit to our ship. We want it to be like a transport fit. So we'll get a cloaking, improved cloaking device, good to have. 500 MN compact is also good to have. And then expanded cargo holds. Expanded, let's get 4 of them. I think that's good enough. We can get 5. We don't lose anything really by having just an extra. Okay. I think 5 will be enough for what we're going to be doing. And there's still some Triglavians in perimeter. Perimeter is being invaded by Triglavians, Raznamog Triglavians. So we're going to go there and sort them out. I like using the Paladin for sniper Triglavian hunting. And the reason I want to use the Kronos is just for a bit of variation. Also, it is a bit twitchier in terms of the guns. What I mean by that is the cycle time is a lot slower, or not a lot faster. Sorry. So you don't have to in the Paladin, the volleys are going to be bigger because the cycle time is slower. So you could waste DPS in that regard. And then another reason, just because I think the Kronos looks really cool as well. I love the Serpentis skin on the Kronos. In my opinion, it looks amazing. So I'm gonna go there and wreck these guys. Let's get an armor repair cycle because we've not got full armor right here. Let's see, do we want to split this up or keep this the same? I think we want to just keep this constant. Optimal range, targeting range, MJD, salvages. Looks good, looks good. Where's our range? 171, 130. With all modules active. 86, 170. Oof, that's some decent range right there. 1.4k DPS, Caldari Navy. How much damage? Quite a bit of damage we're going to get here. Okay, only 1.7k. It's not so much better than Uranium. Still alright, but not as good as I thought it would be. Or as good as I remember it being. We could perhaps put the modules over there. And then move the... we've still got Triglavians here, good. Now we can just deploy a drone so we can get them grouped up a bit. Deploy drones. Oh wait, do we have any mobile tractiers? We have 1, but we could use more. New group, or do you want to deploy them first? Can we buy mobile tractiers in perimeter? They're always overpriced. Everything's just damn overpriced here. We got for 8 million. Okay, let's just buy one of them. I think it might be actually quite cheap. Deploy. Can't do that while cloaked. Okay. Tranquility Trading Tower. Approach location. Now I'll group these guys into move drone into DPS 1 and move these. Oh, have we not got like a full set right here? Is our drone bay not completely filled? It's just that they're not grouped properly. DPS 2. Okay, good. I like keeping everything organized like this. Dock up here. And the Triglavian is bookmarked here. But my alpha clone took care of them. We can always just check to see if they've respawned. Sometimes, occasionally, when there's been a big break between previous Triglavian encounters, and they can sometimes respawn there, but it's only very rare. But maybe, you never know, and I just want to make sure they're taken out, because otherwise the big spawns won't respawn. Let's repair, can't repair anything here. Get a mobile tractor unit. In fact, we could get another one. Oh, we've not got enough cargo space. We've got a bunch of void and null. We do not need this, because this is a complete waste of space. Because of it being used for the blasters we had on our previous mission fit. Mobile tractor unit. There we go. Good. And we do not need this cloaking device and this kind of stuff right here. Remove all this into the cargo hold. That looks good. Looks good. Undock right here. The Kronos looks really brutal. Looks like it looks like a ship that means business. That's something I like about it. Okay, I'll warp to some planets right here. See if we can find anything. Angle 5 degrees. Here, I'm just holding down V and clicking. Okay, don't see anything here. What about here? There's not the sun, I think. Well, we can't look at the sun because it's not that. Like it's 14.8. It's 14.3 is the max range. It must be at something else, not the sun. Let's see now. Where could it be? If we look on the probe scanner and we can look at the map here, we might be able to sort of deduce where they are. What are they? Here? Oh, they are here. Okay. Warp within 100. Warp out. Important to get bookmarks and MTUs ready. General tab. Remove these mobile depots. I do not need these. Activate all modules. Oh, we see some NPCs even there. Let's make a bookmark as soon as we see them, and then drop my MTU directly when we get there. Okay, bookmark done, and we're going to have to launch the MTU. Let's approach the bookmark. Approach. Now we can always attack one of these on the way here. 4,000 kilometers. This is like a perfect warp out location because we're just able to see them, but we're still really far away. Okay, good. Now I'll warp towards this MTU at 100. To be honest, now I'm doing the strategy I do with the Naga. I just warp out. Otherwise, a better strategy is actually just to use my MJD because it goes 100 kilometers as well and is quicker, so I don't have to warp back now. But this saves a bit of an MJD cycle. That's good in that regard. Okay, so now we're 200 kilometers out, and that's a good position because then we can just take out everything. And we've got the MTU, everything in range. Okay. Bastion Module. Come on, take out that Dama. We could have used Caldari Navy to be honest over there, but it's alright. Whooped. Look, you see how quick this is. Very twitchy. That's what I like about the Kronos. It feels very twitchy. What is our range? 8670. Remove wreck from overview. A little bit too far away this guy is. Need to get a bit closer. Need to get a bit closer. Okay, I guess the Kikimora wants to keep his distance. So we'll go for the Vedmak instead, who wants to eat some railgun. Only grazes and glances, unfortunately. Even the Leshak is getting closer. I think this wave might be sleeping. It could be that they're sleeping, because sometimes certain waves decide to sleep. And that creates this weird behavior where they want to pull, in fact, like pull range and just not do anything. I think these might be like initial fleets, perhaps. So what we could do is remove the Bastion and then MJD a bit to the side, since it seems like they're asleep, basically. Okay, now they're deciding to attack. They seem to be wanting to attack now. So we can maybe go a little bit to the side. And then MJD. Hopefully we don't just jump into them, but I don't think we will. Let's see if we get any closer. Yeah, we're a bit closer. Okay, so this is a good range. Oh, we can shoot with a decent amount of damage. I feel like these might be initial fleets because I don't think that they're going to be... They seem to be like this when they're not respawning, that they're just like idling like they're doing now. These sort of fleets that are asleep. I might want to actually take out these guys so they don't drift away. Smashing shot of 2k volley. Oof. It's nice to see. I got this Kikimora. Easy, easy. Renewing Dama. Let's go. Missing completely. Okay, take out this Rasnenborg over here. It's probably going to get one-shotted. No, he didn't get one-shotted. Could have. Could have. Do you have any ammunition that's a bit better range than the Uranium? Do you have maybe Thorium? Thorium could be good. No, I didn't pack any Thorium. I think Thorium is a good ammunition type when they're a little bit further away. You can check here what kind of range would be optimal. But I think I did have a 30 ammunition type because I only got 2. I've got this Spike and Javelin, but I don't use those so often. They're more like specialized. Caldari Navy, Thorium. 100 and 180. So I think that's a good long range ammunition type. Probably I should pack some thorium next. Yeah. They seem to be at decent range right here. Go with the Drekavac. The Raznamok Tangling. They all want to get in close and get a piece of the Kronos. Too bad they're going to get one-shotted. But this is the main benefit I see to the Kronos. Otherwise, I think the twitchiness, how short the cycle times are compared to the Tachyon beam lasers. Otherwise, I think that the Paladin is quite a bit better because of its ability to use the beams that are just able to switch ammunition types directly. You don't have to wait on having them to reload or anything like that. It takes a bit of time to switch ammunition types, but we're not switching them so often. But we could afford to have more ammunition types, very specific ones, if we had a very short reload time. Because with the Paladin, I have so many different ammunition types because there's always a better one that's more optimal for a certain range. But here it's just a waste of time to have to reload all the time. I just prefer to have a bit fewer ammunition types in the Kronos. It looks really cool. Looks like a proper battle station over here. Let's see. I wonder if the mobile tractor unit is able to pull in anything or they're too far away. Yeah, it's pulling in stuff right here. Or is it idling now? Seems like it's idling actually, unfortunately. This is at 93, 165. Should be able to pull it. Yeah, okay, it's able to pull it. It's just taking a bit of time. Popped. Great, great, great. Let's see if we find any more on the scan. There's a bunch on the scan. Where are these guys? Can we buy some Caldari Navy Thorium? Caldari Navy Thorium Charge L. Nothing here. Okay, we've got some more reinforcements over here. Reinforcements! Let's knock them out. Thorium would be a lot better. We need Thorium. I can in fact add it to the fit so that when I share it with you guys, you can have some Thorium in there. Let's see now. Caldari Navy Thorium. Because I remember having this before. I'm pretty sure I did have this before. 5,000. Snipey Trig Hunter. I wonder if with the Paladin you could use a pulse laser variant that has really a lot of range modules. That would be quite cool. Because then you could sort of get a bit more DPS and get better tracking and also switch cycle time a bit slower or faster as well. That could be a good experiment actually. We should try that someday. Because we don't fully utilize the Tachyon beam lasers in this range. Like we can't use Aurora. There's no reason to have to hit at 300 kilometers range. It's really 200 is the max. 150 I think is a good one to be able to hit at. Okay, and check here. We're going to Paladin. Trig Hunter V3. This is not the sniper one. This is the sniper one. But we've not got a whole lot of range modules. Let's see now. If we use the Imperial Navy, what's the range? 70, 100. Thing is, here we'll have to use Scorch a lot. And Scorch is alright. But it's still... I mean, I don't know if it is better than... Let's see now if we can go for a Sniper Trig Hunter over here. Where's DPS with Imperial Navy multi-frequency? 2k. Scorch has a bit better range. But less DPS. If we were to have something like Imperial Navy Infrared, it's worse than Scorch in fact. Maybe we need to have more range modules perhaps. A burst Aerator. Maybe if we put dual Locus coordinators. Large energy Locus coordinator. It'd be nice to be able to hit out with Conflag, but that range will not cut it. Range will not cut it. Scorch. Now here Scorch has a pretty decent range. The DPS is still not great. We're to have another one of these. And perhaps, see here on the scan, there are more NPCs in the scan. But this system is definitely not empty. Only a slight increase because we've got so many modules now. Yeah, it's difficult. Tachyons are really better to use. But we've got the MTU working here. We'll go hunt for some other Triglavians while we're waiting for this to be done. See now, where are they? Put the 5-degree angle. Here. Nope, here. Not here. Oh, they are here. Perimeter 5. Or perimeter 3. Could be either one of them. The way we can check this is perimeter 5. Check the range. See if it's shorter range. Do you see them now? So some at perimeter 5. In fact, there's a lot at perimeter 5 and probably some at perimeter 3. So we'll go to perimeter 5. Let's see. Oh, we need to stop with Bastion. Let's reload right here. So warp out 2 and get the MTU ready to be deployed. I always need, these are like critical moments. If you forget the MTU, it's going to make the whole cleanup process so much slower. If we get this warp out, it can be deadly. No, not really deadly, but it can be dangerous. Yeah, there we go, warp out, good. Now we'll deploy MTU. As soon as we just move here. MTU deployed. And MJD active. And we can just snipe a few on the way. And we can Bastion up over here. In safety. Like here's where it would be really great to have Thorium. Like we're not hitting anything. Ugh. Silly. Why did I not pack Thorium? It wasn't even on the fit. We'll have to wait just for them to get closer. Have a bit of patience. And we can save this as attract unit 2. Okay, now getting some big hits and great. We could use a Frentics just to get a bit of extra range because we're not doing much damage. We need a bit of extra range right here. See, what's our range now? 91. That's good. Now it feels like we're quite a bit better. Even though it was hardly any difference, but like it was, I think, 5% extra range or something like that, but it makes quite a big difference when you need that. Just a little extra. And they seem to be pretty aggressive here. They're not asleep, so that's good. I like it when there's a bit of action. It's not just like AFK style. And it's really tense when you're thinking if they're going to get too close, or you will be able to take them out. Take them out. Oh, we got another wave incoming. Incoming! Popped and popped. Come on, reload now.
Our module has run out of charges.
So now that's getting a bit more intense. We need to prioritize targets right here. Go for the small stuff. The small stuff is what's going to get close to us. Everything else is a bit of like a time bomb. You're ticking time bomb that will eventually get close to us, but it's not close to us right now. We can go for this Rodiva right here because he is the closest. None of the other small stuff is in range. But the cycle time really helps a lot. It feels a lot better. Like the feeling is better. I don't know if it actually is better, but the feeling is a lot better than the Paladin. The only thing is that it's harder to get optimal damage type for optimal range. Okay, go for this Drikavac. Oof, penetrating shots. Nice to see. Go for this blinding. Drikavac. Yeah, more reinforcements now. Can get a bit tense when there's more reinforcements. But it doesn't seem to be that bad. They're very mild reinforcement waves. I've seen a lot bigger. Rasnborg Harrowing seems to be wanting to get in close. I don't know what's the difference between a Rasnborg Harrowing and just a normal Rasnborg Damavik. Do you guys know Harrowing? I think it means extra DPS, but I'm not 100% sure about it. Let me know in the comments down below if you know what it means. I think it could mean target painting as well, but I don't think they always target paint. Cleaning up these guys real fast. Look at this Kikimura's falling. Now we could end the Bastion soon. Because how much damage we're doing and how we could warp out soon. Or maybe just one more cycle. One more cycle and I think we'll have done this wave right here. Unless they just decide to respawn in. Then it's not a nice situation. So we'll warp to our other mobile tracked unit now. See if we can salvage some goods. Could refit to Caldari Navy just in case we need to do some quick shot at a Damavik who's real close. So there's some still in the system. Oh, there's still quite a few. I mean, that was a classical respawning wave, so it's not like we had. I don't think we have now initial fleets. Now I think we have like proper fleets that are going to be spawning in. Okay, so we've got the loot pile right here. Let's see what we got from this quick encounter. 17 million. Ooh, that's actually pretty good for loot. That's really good for loot, because usually I don't get that kind of stuff in loot. Let's see here. Rex. Anything that's in range? No, nothing that can be salvaged or grabbed right now. So we'll just go for the salvage drones. Grab here and grab this one here. The salvage ball. Invasion loot. Have our salvage drones go wild. They just come back and give a boatload of loot. You got something in there. These salvage drones are working overtime. I'm just telling them to salvage more stuff before they even get back to the ship. Just align slightly to the warp out location in case we get some Triglavians spawning in. We can just MJD quickly. So 26 million ISK right there, and then we've got probably a bunch more from the other. It's like 30 million ISK in fact. And then we've got the other wave as well. Don't forget about the other wave. Maybe I should move the salvages here just in case so I don't shoot accidentally at the Rex with my railguns. Anything more? No. We'll check the other mobile tracked unit. Hopefully nobody has startled Triglavians or they have not respawned there. Stolen IMTUs. How dare they? Move to the second MTU, and you can do this a lot. It's very risky to do this in perimeter because this is really a populated system. There's a lot of thieves you're going to find here. Conniving thieves, so they're going to very likely leave these MTUs out. It's just a matter of time until someone destroys them and steals your stuff. If you're in a remote location of space, it's a little bit more chill, but still don't leave them there, because I always, every single time I've left them here for just a couple of hours even, it almost always gets destroyed because there's always some scrub in a Tengu who's cloaky. For some reason, just always these cloaky Tengus who are just going around searching for MTUs and they just destroy them. But it's alright, like just in unpopulated systems, it's a lot more chill in that you don't have to worry about people destroying them mid-combat, but never, and just generally speaking, leave them here for an extended period of time or you'll log off. Because it's not great seeing your MTU just get annihilated. They're really close here, that's great to see. Grab this, my tractor beam is actually able to reach out to almost all of them. That's really great. It's strange actually. I think it's because I angled myself perhaps at a certain range, so I wasn't able to like because I was a bit closer perhaps, so then I was able to destroy them quicker, and perhaps that made it so that they exploded closer to my MTU. Not sure. That's great to see. They're all like within 50 kilometers. That's not going to take a whole long time to salvage. You can disengage that tractor beam. Pull the rest of these guys in. Aid my MTU who's working overtime. Let's grab this. Oh, it's nice to have that extended tractor range from the Kronos. Pulling in the loot. Pulling in the loot. See it moving towards us. Okay. Can we have got more Rex to salvage here? Yep. Let's see, what is our loot pool at now? Invasion loot, 38 million. It didn't go up so much from the compared to the previous one. Oh, but we've got some loot in here that we can grab. That's great, that's great. Invasion loot. If we can get a quick 50 million ISK, that's nice. That is very nice. We have, however, done this for quite a while, so we should be able to expect some decent amount of ISK. So if we don't have a lot, that's a bit unfortunate for us. Can pull this in with the tractor beam. Yeah, but I'm really surprised how everything is in a really nice range for us. That's really great to see. Maybe if it's because I went out and then diagonally a bit more forward, so I was a bit closer. So everything's not completely spread out all over the place. Maybe I just waited a bit for them to get closer, I'm not sure. Okay, we'll go to the other one now. See if it's completed everything.
Warp drive active.
There's a crate over here that probably had something that from a salvage wreck that you just got. But this one's soon done. This is great. So if you have multiple of these, then usually you'll be just spend all your time salvaging and not have to wait for anything, because then everything is like triple the speed. You can think more stuff is pulling in stuff, and then you just go from warp to warp, and then you eventually just salvage everything. You don't have to spend too much time in between. If we just had one site here, one MTU working, then it would take a lot longer time, obviously. But if you have two now working at different sites, then it's just gonna, the time is spent salvaging there, the salvaging the second one. That's all gonna be enough time to make so that, okay, it's not gonna, we're not gonna be like bottlenecked by the MTU speed as much, at least. I'll grab this MTU over here. Remove location. Recall drones, just so I don't lose them on the way back. Ooh, 53 million now. Our cargo capacity is getting pretty overloaded though. But we can always solve that by dropping a bunch of these trinary state processors. These ones over here. Grab the MTU, I can just grab the last one with tractor beam. But I like the Kronos, it feels very effective. It feels very twitchy, and I like that feeling of being able to pop stuff very quickly, because we pop stuff just as well on the Paladin, sometimes even better because the volleys are bigger. But I feel like you're a bit more efficient with your DPS in that the stuff you one-shot is a lot quicker, because you often overshoot, like you do too much damage in the Paladin. So here, you're doing like just enough damage to one-shot them, but then you also got faster cycle time, so you can essentially kill stuff quicker. The only thing is you're not doing total, like your total DPS over a long time is not as much, because it's harder to switch to the right ammunition type. Let's dock up at Tranquility Trading Tower. So Kronos doing Triglavian hunting, sniper style. It feels really great, and for people who love Galentian ships and the Kronos, this is a really great activity that is different to L4 missions to do in high sec that can earn you a decent amount of ISK. Total loot haul right here was 54 million. Could be more, it could also be less. I think that was pretty decent though. I mean, for the ISK per hour, it's not that great for what we've done right here. It's about 100 million ISK an hour. You could get more if you were more efficient or had better waves. We didn't have the biggest waves here, so it could be better. But I think it was fun nonetheless. I think it's pretty fun to just sit here and feel really good about yourself, destroying so many waves after wave. So that's enough for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.